Well, I'm here because I have a box from Hobby Link Japan. My problem is my bench is covered with gun tank. We were going to correct that in a second, but I just want to let everyone get a little peek at where Mr. Gun Tank is. Okay? He's getting close. The building I'm working on, this is what it starts and this is what it comes out to. If you look, I've got more work to do on it, but this is what I'm aiming for right there. This one's been sanded a little too much, but if you go walking around old buildings, they're worn down, they look like this one. So I might take it as far as that one with the sanding. We will see. Anyhow, package from Hobby Link Japan. Back in a second. As some of you can probably surmise, my hobby room needs a deep cleaning. I've been working on gun tank pretty hard and not paying attention to much of anything else. I got my knife. I got my box. I know kind of what's in here. Not 100% sure. We're going to find out. Now I know what's in here. Opening from the bottom because, well, the top has my Addy on it. Uh-oh. We can see what that is. That looks Yamato-ish. Oh, I probably shouldn't have opened it from the bottom because they packed it from the top. Oh boy. Give me a second. Let me turn this over off to the side and get this stuff out because this box is exactly the same size as what's in it, and they probably shrunk wrapped the stuff in it to keep it from moving around much in transit, and they did. Okay, here we go. Anyone see what that is? I wanted more than one of those. To add an extra one was tripling shipping. So I only got this one, which does not have me happy. I wanted more than one. One of the things I like about Godzilla movies are the Maser tanks. Okay? Always liked them. And then I came across this thing and it was like, I gotta have it. This is the Type 92. Okay? From Kotobukiya. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that. And one thing, that isn't the only Maser tank I have. I managed to get another one a while back. Wave had one. Okay? If I remember right, this is the Type 66. I have a Type 66 Maser tank. Okay? So we have a couple of them, Type 92. The number on it's the year it appeared. So this appeared in 1966. This appeared in 1992. Okay? And we're going to take a brief look inside. So this is an unboxing as well as a opening of a shipping box. Now, this is a pretty large scale. I want to say it's 1/44. It's the same scale as Mr. Gun Tank over there. So there's plenty of buildings and stuff you can build with these, because it's N scale essentially. Okay, and we got wheels. We got the body of the beam tank, the assembly instructions, and there's looks like a color. There's a color paint guide. Okay. Now, it has some clear parts, but not a lot, and it does have some decals or decals. Okay, I'm not doing a full out-of-box review, simply because, well, that would make this video exceedingly long. The clear parts that are good, though, what they have clear, what you want clear if you're building something like this. We opened up the directions. We got the sprue map. I love sprue maps on directions. Never use them, but I like them. Okay? And you put together the cockpit first and then the body. Now, one thing, it is clear glass on that cockpit. So if you want to put some lights inside it or something, you can. Tires. We have 8 tires on each side. The tires are rubber, which has its good parts and its bad parts. Okay, looks like the beam cannon itself can move. It has skid plates on the bottom. Those tires are huge. And most of it is putting together the beam cannon itself. Okay? And what I was interested in is, can you light the beam cannon? Because they're always pulsing and lighting. and I'm not sure. I'll have to look at the parts, but it looks like the barrel is hollow on it, so it looks like you could do some lighting. They did include clear parts on the barrel, so that would be good. Okay? And I don't think this would be incredibly hard to build. And again, I wanted more than one of them, simply because being a Godzilla fan, if I can find a 1/44th Godzilla to go with this, it would be great. But a 1/44th Godzilla is going to be like 4 foot tall. So no, we don't want that actually. Okay, now here's the clear parts for the beam tank, for the beam cannon. Okay. And it'll be really hard to run lights up and down that clear part right there. You're going to put the LEDs at the end, so you're not going to have a pulsing effect up and down. It's too small. This has to be a bigger scale to do that. And there's the cockpit. And it looks like it came with two. It came with a clear. It did. It came with a clear and a non-clear. For those that don't want to have it open, you can paint the windows black. So it came with both cockpits. Here's the wheel bag. Again, these look rubber. They are not. They are plastic. They are not rubber. That doesn't bother me. I'd almost rather they were plastic, to be honest. So there's the wheels. And there's the body of itself. The beam parts are there. We turn this over. It has some pretty fine little pipes that run up the side of it, which would probably be better with a braided metal cable. To be honest with you, it would look better. But there's the body of the beam cannon, and this is the one I wanted, and I wanted two of them, and again, didn't do it because it was going to double up my shipping cost. Okay, this is from Hobbylink Japan's recent sale. They had this thing on sale, so it was only like $8. So there we go, there's the first beam cannon, and in case you're wondering, before we get into that one, why don't we look at the old beam cannon real quickly. Lots of clear parts on it. Now, it is big enough that you could put a string of small LEDs up there to pulse. Okay? And to be honest, the beam cannons are what sold me on Godzilla when I was a child. I just love these beam cannons. I actually have a remote control type 66 beam cannon where the beam cannon raises and lowers and pulses. Okay? And lights up. I actually have a remote control version of this. Okay, the rest of the order, still sealed in there. Independent Command Vessel, Dejula the Second Core Ship, 1/1000 scale. Now, I never did an open box review out of the other 2199 ships I have, and I need to do that because there's like 4 models in that box. This one, I think, is only one ship. I love the designs of these things. I don't know about lighting it. I'll have to look, but lighting it looks like it will be a nice challenge. And I'm wondering if it comes with the little fighters. I think it does come with the little fighters beside it. I think there's 3 in this box. That's one thing about these. They tend to come with more than one in the box, which is never upsetting. Ooh, nice purpley plastic there. And Bandai is doing their usual of molding multiple colors on one sprue. These little pointy things, I've seen people use toothpicks to replace them with because you can get them a little bit more slender and pointy. But this looks like it is going to have multiple sections to it. And yep, it comes with the little fighters. And there are 2 of them. It comes with decals for that paint. Now you can replicate that paint with a brush and blending if you're careful. I've done it on Desloc's Command Cruiser. And then it has 2 identical sprues here with some nice green effect parts. So I suspect we could get this guy glowing up really nicely. Half of the model box is stands. Okay? And you get a little $21.99 thing saying, hey, go here, you can see all this stuff. I'm pretty sure that's what that says. I'm pretty sure there's web addresses. Well, I'm not sure. I don't read Japanese. Maybe I should change that. Okay, so we have our directions, and it's the sprue map showing you all the different sprues. Okay, and some warnings over on this side here, showing assembly instructions, and it goes together in quarters. So I'm hoping we don't have some really bad seam lines on these. It goes together in quarters. Okay? And it shows clear parts going in place. You have a inner frame over which everything is built around. That's interesting. That might help or hurt lighting this, because if I build these, they get lit. They're definitely going to get lit. Okay? And it goes together. Now we got a color insert at the center showing us what these ships actually are. Okay? Lots of really interesting little parts here. Purple things, green things. I've watched one episode of this, not much, so I don't really know what each ship is. But I like the look of that guy right there. That guy looks like he can do some hurt. Well, continuing on, we have 6 engine cores in the back, and it shows putting the engine cores together. Okay. And side panels on the engines. And then all the little finny bits, because these things always have finny bits. And we get down to the end of this, and it's the stand. And then the little fighter escort craft. I'm pretty sure those are fighters, because they're probably not in scale with the mothership. I really doubt they're in scale with it. No, they might be. Hard to say. I'd have to look. It's possible they are. I'm glad they come with nice stands too, because that's one thing that's always nice to have, is a nice stand. So let me see if I can put this back in the box. But interesting, it comes in quarters, and it's not going to be really, really big. For the price I paid for this, I didn't really expect it to be big, to be honest with you. Again, this is from HobbyLink Japan's recent sale. I know I didn't put it in the order it came out, but I wanted to look at the engine. It's small. Some 2mm LEDs will probably fit in there to give it some lighting. Okay? So this looks like this will be an interesting thing to build. And I'm hoping it is. That's the concept behind this. Okay? And at the bottom, we have one more. The Combined Cosmo Fleet. Okay? These are the United Nations Cosmo Navy. These are the Earth Defenders. It's 1002, just like the other ship was. There's more than one in the box. We get 3, maybe 4. 2 of those and 2 of those, I think. We're not sure. We'll know in a minute when we open it. But it might just be 2, because that might just be showing different colors. Nope, there's 4. And it even comes with 2 little fighters. So there's actually 6 in this box, from the looks of it. Okay? So let's pop it open and see what it looks like inside. Okay, nice gray. The little fighters are one-piecers, but, you know, that's okay. That's tiny. If that's really 1/1000 scale, I expect that to be tiny. We've got our little finny bits here. I'm not going to open the plastic bags because this isn't a full out-of-box review. More finny bits. A different color sprue. One of the smaller ships. Okay. And it looks like it has landing gear. I think this is a Cosmo Zero. Let me look. That might not be one of the ones on the list. This might be even more fun, because that looks like that has landing gear. Okay. That's cool. We'll find out when we get to the directions, won't we? More body parts. I don't think these guys are going to be really big. Another identical bag of red. Here's some whites. Okay. Another one of those little fighter things. This is the same thing as the gray. Bandai molds their stuff in color. Here's one of the stands. Here is, I don't know what, but we got some stickers so you can label each ship as what. And we have more. So now we can look and see what's in the box, because this will have everything spelled out. Now if it's a whole fleet, that's going to be fun, but I don't think it's a fleet. Okay, sprue maps. First thing coming up as we build this one. So there's one. Looks like it goes together really fast. It doesn't look like these are capital ships. There's 2 coming up. or that's just the paint guide. Here's number 2. Okay. And maybe we're building 2 of those. I don't think so. Here comes number 3. There's number 4. Yeah, there's 4, and it does come with 2 of these little guys. I don't know what that extra bag was. Extra bag's that. I think the extra bag's that. I'm not sure. But there's definitely 4 ships there. So 4 for the box of 1. I can't complain about that. Hopefully I can get it all back in. This isn't on the directions, so this must be a bonus. It's really not on the directions. That's really interesting. Those look like water slides. They don't look like stickers, which makes me happy because I don't want stickers. Gun tank stickers are driving me nuts. Thought they were going to be good. They turned out not to be good. I see it. You have to look. It's giving it to you right there. It's on the side. And the directions are on the bottom of the box. And it gives you a box you cut out to make for that. So it's actually giving me one of these. Coolness. It's probably one of their Mecha Kali models, just in as a bonus. Really neat. Alright, well there's my boxing of my recent Hobby Link Japan order. Hope all of you enjoyed. I am here. I haven't been on camera in a while. We'll have to fix that soon. Again, I hope you all enjoyed. I will talk to you later.